What's up, YouTube? So do I refuse to work on people's cars? Absolutely, and I did it today on that black Mazda. Customer came in complaining that he had no power, and he wanted his tailpipe tip put back on. So I went for a road test. The car had literally no power. It had no assist from the brakes. Just got worse and worse and worse on less than a 1 minute road test. I bring it into the shop, I leave it running, I do a visual inspection, the engine light's on, the tire light's on, the steering wheel's off, it's pulling, there's clunking and banging from the engine between gears, and you can't even hear the engine running. So I suspect clogged catalytic converters right from the rip, and the engine light's on, which I texted the service rider that this car requires a diagnostic. So I backed the car out. It has no throttle power at all falling on its face now, and the brake pedal's hard as a rock and you can't stop. So I bring in another car and look at that, and Rachel, the service writer, says, hey, he just wants the oil change and tip put back on. I told her, call the customer advisor. I don't feel comfortable maneuvering their vehicle in and out of the shop, one with no throttle and two with a hard brake pedal. If they're not interested in fixing their car, then come get it. So there, yes, I refuse work on shit like that. Because you know what's going to happen? He's going to continue to drive that car with no brake pedal, the engine light on, and no throttle response until he runs over some little boy or girl or neighbor or drives into somebody else, because he's just completely neglecting his car, or she. Nevertheless, Rachel's like, you're going to lose customers over this. And you know what? If they're not the type of people who want to fix their cars, then they're not the type of people I want in my base. Let alone tell your service writer that, hey, it's hard to stop, the engine light's on. Then she would have said you need a diagnostic right from the rip. And then you warn the technician who's getting ready to go and get in his car and go for a road test that it's a complete pile of shit and unsafe. So I declined changing his oil and putting his exhaust tip on, and I don't feel bad about it.